Welcome back, MTG Joe here, and Wizard sponsored me as part of the early access streamer event for new Capenna. So we are going to be jamming some decks today, thanks to Wizards for the invite. And what we have up today is a NAYA tokens deck. So we have a couple new cards. We have Ginny Faye, Jetmir's Second. So mono green or NAYA or Selesnya or Gruul, however you want to look at it. If one or more tokens would be created, instead you get to create an alternate, either a 2/2 Haste Cat or a 3/1 Vigilance Dog. And then we have Jetmir, Nexus of Revels, 4 mana, 5/4. If you creatures you control have Vigilance and +1 if you have 3. 6 gets you also Trample, 9 gets you Double Strike, so kind of your Anthem effect. We have the new Elspeth. Put a counter on something, flying, first strike, lifelink, vigilance. -3 looks for a permanent, 3 CMC or less, puts it into play from the top 7 cards of your library. And then the ultimate is you create angel tokens. And then the rest of the deck, we have some removals. Strangle's the new Bolt for creatures or planeswalkers at sorcery speed. We have Gala Greeters, which whenever a creature enters the battlefield, you get to choose one each turn. 1/1 counter on it, tap treasure token, or you gain life. You have Prosperous Innkeeper for life gain and treasures. Join the Dance for some creatures. Wedding Announcement for tokens. Adeline for tokens. Felidar Retreat for your lands or tokens, or you put counters on things. Some Wandering Emperors. So we'll give it a shot, see how it plays out. I played Grixis Jund thus far. Omnixus and Eska's Chariot copy each other. It is a hell of a game. Let's go NAYA. Omnixus has been really good. Couple other standouts: the 2 mana 3/2 black creature getting cast from the graveyard. Zeotora has been pretty solid. I think we keep this. Anytime you can turn 3 Felidar Retreat, I think it's worth it. What do you do? Ooh, Elspeth. When it dies, exile top 2 cards of your library. You may play one of those cards until the end of your next turn. We'll get Felidar going. Mardu. Interesting. No attack there. That's our red mana. Don't love not taking. Let's just do this. It's a little awkward, like I can't even see. The lands won't show. Got a good amount of red mana in the deck, just not seeing it right now. Might want to go up one more red source since I added Strangles. Wow, March of the Otherworldly. Well, that's just punished. Gain a life. Alright, well, a land would be great. Way to make tokens would be great. Getting hit by March feels pretty bad. Maybe we want March instead of the Strangles. Okay, seeing Omnixus. Helps them dig. So that's actually pretty cool. We'll decline here.
Your punishment is my entertainment.
We have ways to gain life, so I'm not as worried.
Plead for mercy.
I won't let a few thugs threaten this.
I'll
be your shield.
Wedding Announcement here. With a shield counter. So I think here I want the treasure token so I can hit this red mana. I can kill the Unlucky Witness. Just a little awkward our hand this game. We get this many lands and not a red source. Okay, they create a devil here.
My goons will make quick work of you.
So I could just kill
Work for me
Nixus.
now, runt.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez! Alright, well, we'll pay this.
Hey, I'm just running an errand.
They hit Elspeth of their own. Not that great. Elspeth finding
Will be cruel and
Nixless is pretty sweet as well.
Right. Let's clean up this town. Let's do this together.
Just counter on that. Red source in terms of land. We could have played this, but I was trying to find a little bit more action. Get the Lord effect here. So like every red lands are good draws. Another Elspeth's a good draw. Wandering Emperor.
Be brave.
Fable come down now. Jeez, Elspeth's already about to ultimate. We're just doing this. I get a card out of it, but jeez. I think we're done this one. Never seeing a red line doesn't really help our case.
City's tearing. Never forget that angels built this city.
Oh, you create 5 angels.
And I'll defend it.
We needed them not to have that. Let me just check the mana base really quick. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So probably go down one of these. Up one of these, down one of these, up one of these. Let's do it like that. All right, let's try this again. Little tweaks. We gotta. That's the thing. You build a deck, you could only really know how it's gonna fare when you actually play. But had we drawn red mana, like any of the 9 turns earlier, maybe do something. Part of this too is like our deck might not do well, but we can see what the opponents are playing. Gives you a feel of things. Keep this. We have red mana. Red mana is great. The only thing that's a little awkward is our mana in terms of casting. Join the dance. I do need to shock. Actually, that's much better now. So I get 2 triggers here if I'd like. Could see a removal spell out of them. It's probably an anvil deck. Get this going. The sooner this gets on, it makes it better because then it makes it a little bit harder for Meat Hook. So this is actually interesting because like I do want to hit the Fable more than I want to hit the Mirror Breaker here, or like the token. Well, the token ramps them up 1. The ability to copy is going to be a lot worse. Tokens is novel, but we might just run into the case where like Meat Hook is so prevalent in a lot of these decks, and with Omnixus being so good, they're basically going to be joined at the hip. That going wide doesn't really make sense. Make another green mana here. I can join the dance.
Out of my way. I have a way to stop. You can deal with my servant. I'm busy.
So here we need to take Sorin off the battlefield. I do get to draw 2 this way. So they need land, potentially, for Meat Hook, but Meat Hook deals with their reflections here. And then I just get to play Join the Dance and get that going. Okay, see Mauling come down. Blood Tithe is going to be annoying. So we have Bezeju. I think here I want to take the card draw, just because we're probably going to end up in an attrition battle. Let's get rid of reflections here. They get a basic. So I get 2 card draws here, plus I have this Triumph to cycle. And that could potentially win us the game. They can Meat Hook here. That's a good start. Just gotta hope the last card's not Voltaic Surge. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 creatures gives me trample as well. Actually, with the bonus, then I'm okay. Jetmir just comes down and just Craterhoof behemoths, your opponent. Alright. Grinded that one out. It's amazing what your deck can do when you draw your third color. Guys, I'm ranking up for the color challenge. We're going to be just too OP. Alrighty. Ooh, Jeffrey Hoogland. Wonder what he's on. I think we're fine here. If we get an untapped blind, I could go turn 3 Emperor. If not, I can go turn 4. Elspeth here. Some Genderino. Alright, we're about to get Obnixilis to death. Wish we were on the play for this game. We could have Wandering Emperored them. It's a good start. I think we get this going. Green mana here. So we are going to... This is whenever a creature enters, not a token. So I can get the extra land. I think we're just going to, in case they have Meat Hook, play around it that way. Next turn I can Prosperous. I have this Wandering Emperor. We might just go Emperor. Halana and Alana. Yikes. I do have Elspeth here. If I go Innkeeper, that's 3. Probably just treasure here. Halana is scary. So we'll do this. Exile here, take 5. I'm gaining 4 each turn, so it's not the end of the world.
The answers about my past here. You're safe now.
Probably just pass the turn here. Probably throwing these in the way unless they have a Trampler. Because I can start using the lifelink here. Could also use the Vigilance. So hoping for like Wedding Announcement. Just like a sustained way of making tokens. Well, that sucks. think we're just eating here.
Our swords will fall back.
So we're going to create a token. The token will come in as a copy of the dog. That'll come in. We will make this 5 power. We'll pass the turn. Gonna cycle this. Try to find like another Elspeth or something. The meat hook was like pretty gross there. That could signal another meat hook. I want to keep around Galagreater. The fact they didn't pump up Ranger's class before. Yeah. Good draw. Decent follow-up too.
Every job is an opportunity to learn more about. I'll be your shield.
Here it's probably gaining life at this point. Make a token. Get that going. So we're a little bit larger now. We have our engine going. Elspeth just digging for us. I can start giving it lifelink to like my Adeline. Innkeepers kept us in early. We see Galagreater, every mode being used. Vigilance super relevant. So we see meat hook for 1. See Ranger's class. That's an easy no block. Here, gain life.
Let's do this together.
Give me another Vigilancer. Got him! Chaining together! It was an interesting attack. I think he had to force it into Elspeth there. Just because I'm going to start gaining basically offsetting amounts of life. And then I start chaining together. That forces me to either get rid of the Gala or the Adeline to keep it alive. At the very least, you shut off the life gain, so that potentially allows you to have a way to race me. Without that, you're just not going to really get too much utility. His hand's very slow. It's been kind of garbage. Okay, we'll keep this. Bin that. So far, Felidar Retreats felt awful. Got some Bant action. That's a great draw. They ramping for something. Don't necessarily want to throw it into Root Coil. This could be like the Titan of Industry or whatever it's called. Elspeth coming down. Land to be very good here for us.
I've made plenty of connections.
I think we're okay with this. We take off one of their life gainers.
Hey, watch the roughhousing.
Need to hit line drops. Okay, we got Bezeju. So this will just give us vigilance because we'll have 5. There's the Emperor here.
Finally, I'm home. Keep watch for intruders.
Be brave.
Okay, we got Broker's Ascendancy going. Don't really think we can do much here. This will now give us 5. I could Wandering Emperor to make a creature 6.
May your blade strike true.
The vigilance is what's getting us right now.
Do this together.
We're still at 16. Elspeth's at so not quite there yet.
But I'm glad
Close.
your blade
So I could do this. I can Elspeth myself.
May your blade strike true.
I think we're just going wide here. Try to kill them next turn, potentially. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
To me.
8. I need a land for 9. Land gets me there. Nico Aris. So it's like Bant, Planeswalkers, token kind of shenanigans. So Wandering Emperor is probably dead. That's fine. It just needs to serve as a distraction.
This is your fight. Win it.
Elspeth could actually ultimate next turn. So we'll get their
Until
angels.
next time, then.
Breath. I got this.
Okay, sweet. So that gets me everything I need. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So let's put a counter on everything. Well, doesn't matter. Just a whole lot of damage coming through. Alright, so when we hit lands in color, the deck's pretty sweet. I think this configuration is probably best. So I'm going to wrap this one up for NAYA tokens. We'll run through some other decks. We got a Broco deck as well to kind of play out. But we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. If you can, drop a like, comment, and subscribe.